Like we all know, last week Friday we started a series on leadership development and leadership training, and one thing we always say is what a society is good as the quality of the people that are leading it. And I also made it known to us last week Friday that we are all leaders. When I say leaders, most people limit it to people holding one political post or the other, but I said something. If you're a class captain, you are leading a department, you are a course rep, we have someone with us, you are a leader. You are a teacher, you are a lecturer, you are a leader. Even you are a business owner, as far as you have one or two people depending on you or answering to you, you are a leader, and every leader is meant to be held accountable. That was why this afternoon we continue with another series of leadership development. So come closer this afternoon again. It's time, and I believe together we can also get it right. And before I dive into the main conversation this afternoon, I have some guests with me in the studio. I would like them to introduce themselves briefly, tell us their name and who they are. Starting with is a lecturer in Amis this afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. My name is Ayodeji Peter Ogunlare. I am a part-time lecturer at Lagos University School of Part-Time Studies, LASU, Epe Campus.
Mr. Ayodeji Peter Ogunlare, a lecturer, right, from LASU, Epe. All right, to my left.
My name is Owolabi Bukola. I'm the HOC for Mass Communication Funded Level.
Owolabi Bukola, right?
Yes.
A student.
Yes, I am a student.
From
Lagos State University.
Lagos State University, Epe. All right.
Okay, so my name is Sade Kolabodi. I'm a mass communication student from LASU.
All right, and I have others with me as well in the studio. So you're all welcome this afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
There is a video that popped up yesterday on social media. It's about a youth. And actually we are talking about leadership. There is a school of thought that says youths are the leaders of tomorrow. But like I always say on the conversation, that we are not just the leaders of tomorrow, we are also the leaders of today. Because the future is here. We are already leading. And for you to be a leader of today, tomorrow you must start leading now. And leadership is beyond position. Leadership transcends into our attitude, into our character, the way we carry ourselves and the way we comport ourselves. All right, I am the nation and I am part of this. What is the video that went viral online and what is our take about it? It's between a Gen Z young girl and a business owner in Nigeria, a prolific business owner. And I'm so glad that I have some Gen Zs with me in the studio this afternoon. So we both look at it together from the Gen Z angle, also from the millennial, because the lecturer is also a millennial person. So we look at it all together. Just stay tuned as we play the video. And as well, if you want to be part of the conversation, you can also call in and share your own view, because we are talking about leadership, and I believe the greatest leaders are made from being a great follower. So to be a leader, you must learn how to follow. You lead by following. So let's have the video this afternoon.
Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Miss Elumelu or Tioyi. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Elumelu.
Thank you.
All right, that's the video. Good morning, Tony. A graduate trainee with a particular bank in Nigeria. They were in a training program and he wanted to address the CEO. Of course, you have some corporate culture that allow people to call themselves by name, even if when you are on air. Now, at this point, this lady wanted to address the CEO of the business and he went straight. Good morning, Tony. And the man was like, Tony. The man was like, Tony, what am I hearing? The lady come again. Good morning, Tony. And this you have to say, okay, I would like to be addressed by Mr. Elumelu. Instead of what? Tony. You can call me Chairman. You can call me TOE, but not Tony. All right. So we have some students with us in the studio this afternoon. And to start with, what's your name? All right. How do you see this scenario? What's your take about it?
So I just feel like it's a problem of upbringing. Some people, problem of upbringing. And then it's a situation between the corporate environment. There's a culture in the environment whereby the company does not want anyone to feel somehow.
Okay.
That's why they just everyone should just call them by
their name. So from your own perspective now, you are looking at two things here: the upbringing of the girl, right? Number two, you are saying the culture of the corporate, right? Where no one should be intimidated. So
and also there's this pride when you have corporate ladder.
Okay.
When they have given you some certain position, I feel like there's this pride in you that you can just call some.
Like
she just feel like she can just address Tony in that.
Okay.
That was
Okay, so that's what you felt.
Yeah.
That is a normal thing here.
It's not a normal thing.
Okay, she felt she have attended.
No, if you check that environment, it's a conference, and
Yeah.
that conference we have top people there.
Top people, yeah.
And she has the opportunity to be there.
To be there.
And also in interview.
So she thought I'm arrived.
Yeah,
I've arrived.
She has the rank and so that's why she feels like she can address
All
the
right.
environment.
Let me come to the next student. Your name again?
My name is Bukola.
Bukola. All right. Over to you. What's your own perception about this?
My perception about it. It's we agree that corporate firms, right, allow them to address one another with their name, right?
Yeah.
With no title and so. But then, if you ask me, they were not in the back as of that time. So
Okay.
I would see no reason why you should address someone of that status with his first name, no title. And if you ask me, Mr. Elumelu was not even rude about it. He corrected our respectful.
All right. I will come to that now. Both of you are coming from a particular angle that some corporate culture allows. Let's call ourselves by name. So now, if she is going by the corporate culture, that in our company, for example, now here also when we are on A, we call ourselves by name, just so that we all be free while interacting with each other. But there are some of my organ, no matter what me like we want to recall, but upbringing. Now, do you now think if she is going by the corporate culture, do you think she have done anything wrong?
No, I feel like she has not, but
Okay, come closer to the mic.
I feel like she has done nothing wrong, but at the same time, when we are doing something, we have to observe our environment and know what to say.
Okay.
Because we don't know who's listening and
Who is not listening. So from your perspective, she haven't done going by the
corporate
structure. She hasn't done anything wrong.
At that moment to think that okay, this time I'm not in my work environment.
Okay.
The conference that way you need to put the respect.
All right. Okay. How about you?
Okay, so for me, I think the only wrong thing she did there was not knowing how to put it at the right time. Not knowing what to do at the right time.
Exactly.
There's some way I would relate to Bode in my class.
Okay.
But then there's a particular time I would see him, and the way I relate with him in class will be different from the way I relate with him outside. Do you get?
So what you guys are saying is, actually, she missed her timing, right?
Exactly.
She did the right thing
Exactly.
at the wrong
time.
At the wrong time. Let me come to the lecturer. You are hearing from your students. I believe you know more.
Yes.
And as an elderly person, this is a young lady. We are in a corporate organization, and as a leader, I'm a playful type when the environment is not toxic, when the room is smooth. I'm a very, very playful type. And one of the things I do is with my students, I want a situation where everybody have this freedom of expression. Now, in this type of situation, this is setting. What's your own take about it as an elderly person and as a lecturer?
Actually, there are organizations and there are organizations.
Okay.
And in every organization, there should be hierarchy.
There should be hierarchy.
Yes. And one thing, the conversation actually ensued between them, I would describe it as quite unimpressive.
Unimpressive.
Yes. I see no reason why that lady in question should belittle her boss.
Okay, so from your own perspective now, she belittled her boss.
Exactly, sir. So
Okay.
The truth of the matter is, respect is reciprocal.
Okay.
So there's the tendency that if I were to be the one, I will pay homage to my boss by addressing him as Sir or Mr.
Elumelu.
Tony.
All
I
right.
think I would describe that as quite impressive, where
Okay.
you give regard to your boss.
When you give regard to your boss.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, before we round up this segment, because why are we doing this is there are so many young guys and young ladies out there who are listening to us. There should be a lesson from this, and there should be a take home. However, let's look at the way Tony Elumelu handled the situation as a leader. So as a lecturer, he called the leader and said, well, I won't like you to address me as this. I would rather prefer you address me as Mr. You understand? Looking at the way he addressed it, do you think you are really impressed? Or should we say, as a leader, since it is a corporate setting, should we say, can we call it pride? Looking at the way he handled the whole thing, your own take home from there.
Mr. Tony Elumelu actually handled the scenario very well, the scene,
Okay.
by telling the lady in question that he should address him as Mr. Tony
Okay.
Elumelu. So by
Okay.
shouting.
All right.
Kudos to Mr. Tony.
All right.
Elumelu.
Now, let's look at that. There are situations where stuff like this, we call it insubordination when it happens.
Yes.
Your advice to leaders, lecturers, teachers, on how to handle situations like this when it happens, on how to handle, see the correction.
Very
That's
simple.
the point.
Very
Yes.
simple.
So your advice to your fellow lecturers, some teachers, some student leaders who are listening, even your course rep is here, your advice to them on how to handle situations like this when it arises?
Well, my advice to them is that they should try and speak on a low tone.
On a low tone?
Yes, not being harsh to people.
Being harsh to people.
Being harsh to people should be very, they should try and erase sorry from their mind. Speak politely so that you can gain your respect or have your respect.
All right. So when the corrections are coming, it will be done in love, right?
Yes, sir.
Not in a harsh tone. No. Do you know who I am? How dare you get out of here? No, not something like that, right?
Exactly.
Actually tell them what to do better. You got it wrong. This is the right way to do it. That's the submission from you. All right. Let me go to the students. Your fellow Gen Zs.
Okay.
Your advice for them on what just these scenarios. What lesson do you think they should learn, and what do you think they should do better? They say ladies first, right? So let me start with you.
Okay, so once again, my name is Bukola. For me, I would say kudos to Mr. Tony Elumelu.
Okay.
Sincerely, because most of the Gen Zs right now, they accord respect to some certain age group and set of people. I used to advise people that are younger that we respect people because they are humans, irrespective of their gender.
We respect people because they are human.
They are humans, right? Irrespective of their gender, their age, their religion. It doesn't really. The person doesn't really need to be younger for you to respect them, and they don't need to be older for you to respect them. That's why I would say kudos to Mr. Tony Elumelu. He actually corrected that lady the best way I can.
The best way.
Think of.
So,
yes.
and your take home is the Gen Zs, they should learn to respect people because they are human, not because of their position or class. Like somebody will say, if you are maltreating the waiter because of me, so meaning if I'm the waiter, that's the same thing you will have done to me.
Yeah.
Let me come to the guy.
So, not that much. What I would just say is that Gen Z should just know how to position themselves.
Louder.
Gen Z should just know how to position themselves, when to say what's necessary and what to say was not
necessary.
So that people around you take you serious, and then that's one.
All right, thank you so much. So Gen Z should learn how to position themselves. Is that all you have to say? All right, as we go, just in 10 seconds, your closing remark to your advice to either the youth or the leaders that are listening to you now, your fellow students.
So what I'll just say is that whatever you are doing, just put your head together and do it very well. You don't know where the team will take you to.
All right.
How you come out of it.
Okay, thank you so much. How about you?
Okay, so I would say in whatever we do, we should always remember that we are Africans.
We are Africans.
Yes, and respect is one thing that we respect so much. Respect is one tangible thing that is our nature.
So our age should not erode our culture of respect. Thank you so much. Our dear lecturer, sir.
So respect begets respect, and respect is
reciprocal.
And we should be up and doing, proud of who you are.
Be proud of who you are. Thank you very much. Future is here, and we used to see something. We have so many Gen Zs in the house, and they say they also have advice, right, for the students, for the lady and for the youth on this issue of respecting the elders. Like I said, the best way to lead is to follow. Great leaders are made from being great followers. So 2 other students are here. What's your name?
My name is Jubri Goodness.
Jubri Goodness. Yes. Goodness and mercy. Where is mercy?
God.
Let's assume mercy is here, so you and mercy will have followed me, because goodness and mercy will follow me. All right, goodness, your advice to the youth on this issue we are talking about.
So my advice to the youth is they should always remember where they are coming from and where they are going, no matter where they find themselves.
Thank you so much. Respect is a core value of the African culture. When you are in Africa, behave like Africans. When you go back abroad, you can do whatever you like. All right, at the middle I have Khadijat, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, say hello to your audience, then your advice for the Gen Zs on the issue we are talking about. Always remember where you are coming from and where you are going, wherever you find yourself. All right, over to you.
Yeah, my name is Olga Joshua, the student of Lagos State University.
Okay.
So my advice to that
Joshua, where is Caleb? Okay, continue.
So my advice to that Gen Z who made that,
and also to the other youths.
To the other youth is, firstly, you need to understand every room and read every room you walk into,
understand every room,
and read every room.
read every room you walk into.
And like the Western world, where we can actually, parents and kids can actually call their parents by name and all that, and it's accepted.
Yeah.
But here in Africa, it's not accepted.
It's not accepted.
So in any African setting, it's a corporate or a local organization, or a meeting, you need to address them with respect.
Address them with respect. Concrete respect.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, my name is Khadijat.
Come closer to your mic.
Sorry. Okay, my name is Khadijat. I think the only advice I have for me is young adults should always advise the older people by their title.
By their title.
Exactly.
Address the older people by their title. Respect is reciprocal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be the end of this segment on today's episode of Youth Pulse. We'll continue with our leadership series as we've been doing it since last week, Friday. Thank you so much for coming, my dear students. Thank you, Mr. Ayo, our dear lecturer, for bringing them. We appreciate you all, and I wish you all the best in your course of studies.
Thank you very much.
All right, to our dear listeners, you just heard the voices of students and their lecturer from the Mass Comm Department, Lagos State University, Irayi Epe. And I believe they are also great leaders who are emerging, and we wish them all the best. So the program still continue. Just stay tuned and stay close to your radio set. We will be right back.